Welcome back to Benny Trade Stunks. We're live in the house. It's 3 a.m. New York. And while all those Yanks are sleeping, we're going to be coming and taking some USD and bringing it back to Australia. Now, if you guys were here last night, man oh man, did we have a monster stream last night. Monster stream. Should probably just get rid of this thing out of the way, because that's annoying. Didn't think about that. So, hope everyone is doing well. And I officially, guess what? If you're not part of the Discord yet, here we go. We got it. Oh, I don't. Let me share my screen. So yeah, sorry, I'm really distracted right now because like there was kind of a setup here, right here, but I don't have any like clear break of structure. The 3 minute looks good, but I'm going to assume that maybe for whatever reason. Okay, we either have a break of structure here, or this is just going to come and grab some liquidity and keep trending higher. I'll be honest, today's price action's a little hard to read. I've gone over it and had a look, but yeah. All right, what do we got? Bench. Good day, mate. What's up? Good day, Mike. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What I mate? Yeah, love those USD. That's it. We've finally done it. It's a good feeling. I have no idea when the money hits my account. I don't know which account it's going to. I only have 2 bank accounts, so I got to keep an eye on both of them. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh. All right, we have a sell signal on the ES, I think. The ES looks good. Yeah, so I have a break of structure on the 3 minute on the ES, but on bloody NQ. The NQ, tell you what, yesterday it was not playing ball. I'll tell you what, the FOMC yesterday was absolutely trash price action. That thing just kept dying and dying and dying. Let me turn my bloody Apple Watch into silent mode. So I hope you all did well. I think Mike probably had the best idea. You were targeting, I think, that 712 level or something, Mike, a little earlier on. Yeah, look at the SMT divergence here between these two. Interesting. All good. We might have to be a bit patient here. If I take this on the 3 minute, that's a wide stop loss. That's like 10-point stop loss on the 3 minute. Wonder where do we get a retrace here? So The 3 minute looks pretty good, guys. Pretty good for me. I like the 3 minute, but the 5 minute, man. The 5 minute just, yeah. It's not giving me the sauce. And then we have that SMT between the NQ and the ES. So at the moment, the 3 minute looks good, but the 5 minute, don't know. And I prefer to trade the 5 minute. Bench talk. So you're back to break even. Pretty well. From one payout, I've made back my 2 years of Apex expenses. Correct. Hi, Temperance. Hi, all. I got a 100-point long after New York session this morning. Of course, I've given most of it back today. Oh, no. You've given it back already? Darn. 100-point move. That's some juice. That is some juice. So being Thursday, like my little outlook here. So we ended up, just following the market maker method model, right? We've had 2 days up. We had Wednesday become the reversal trade so far. Unfortunately, it happened in the UK session right at the start and just never gave up. So we never swept up high or anything like that. So that's why today I'm probably a little confused as to the direction that I want to trade here. I am technically bearish simply on the fact that we should see from the market maker method that Thursday and Friday should be downward days because Wednesday is the reversal, which we kind of had a bit of a reversal yesterday. The only thing is, you'll notice that on the NQ, we closed. So I'll go to the daily time frame. Gotta get rid of that shit from yesterday. The daily time frame, we closed bullish. It's because we closed above the previous day high. So coming into today, we technically should be bullish. But if we go to the ES closed below yesterday's previous day high. And wiped out liquidity up here. So yeah, I'm definitely not 100% sure which direction I am interested in trading tonight. It looks a little wacko. And I saw a post. On Twitter or X, I think this morning, someone said there might be another government shutdown in the first week of Feb. Which is a little wacko when it comes to news events because price does all sorts of weird shit. So we took no trades yesterday on the funded accounts. We saved those accounts. So we did not lose any money yesterday, which is excellent. And what was the other thing we did? I reset the other accounts too, the evals. So they're ready to go tonight. If we see a setup that we're going to take, then we'll take the setup on both accounts. But I'm going to have to unfortunately, I can't do them all the same on the same trade. I will have to. I will sacrifice the evals to be on probably the NQ, while I trade the fundeds on the E-mini. So hopefully the two can try to stay a little bit more in sync tonight. If there is a setup that presents, then I'll basically be taking two positions. I'll take one on the ES, and then we'll swap over to the NAS, and then we'll throw the evals into the NAS and take that entry on there. It's also just a little bit easier to calculate for me on the NAS because I've been doing it for 2 years. I just know 52 points is my target, right? See? See, I'd be getting nervous in this trade now if I was in this thing on that 3 minute time frame. But I told you it was dirty. It was dirty. It wasn't clean, man. It wasn't clean. Morning, David. Hello, hello. So, Fax, morning from Brazil. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hope Brazil is treating you well. All right, the 3 minute is green light of the trade, but I need the 5. I need the 5. The 5 is not clean. Sorry, guys, I had the wrong chart loaded then. I made a couple of little changes to the stream. You guys probably would have noticed. I changed the whole like entertainment only, not financial advice in the top corner. I moved that over a little bit, made it a bit smaller, and then I thought everyone keeps asking like, when do you start streaming? When's the stream? So I thought I'd just put that little live 3 a.m. New York daily up there. Hopefully people can understand that. And then I got rid of the Apex code thing because I'm still dealing with them on that. And then we've got the little payouts little thing that goes across. It's a little bit nicer to read other than the Microsoft Paint version that I had before. Dude Monkey, good afternoon. What is going on? I hope you're well. And then... no, and then. What was the other thing I did? Oh, when someone subscribes now, there'll be a little notification that pops up, and then a funny picture of me. I think we go higher, boys. I think we go higher. I think we're going higher today. No 4-hour FVG. There's a 1-hour FVG down the bottom here, but we're miles from that. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to show you guys this. We have another one of these wick candles here down here. No wick on the bottom of this 1 hour candle. I think it's a 4 hour candle too, from memory. Yeah, it is too. It's another 4 hour candle with no wick. See, yesterday there was one, and then we came for it in the afternoon. Doink. Look at that right there. At 10 a.m. At 10 a.m., that 4 hour 10 a.m. candle, we swept that low of that wick. Doink. Could have just set limit order right there. 110. 70 points move. Not bad. Not bad, that one. Ignore that 4 hour high. I don't know why that one's there. I think that's a swing point on the hourly, not... Yeah, that was pre-New York Open yesterday. So if we go back to the 4 hour again, the NQ looks like clean, as in like candles are good. This ES doesn't have a wick up here. No FBGs. No FBGs. That got inverted, so maybe it might get respected again here. Alright, so technically I'd be stopped out on the NQ on the 3 minute because that's failed. Hence why I wait for the 5 minute as well. And the ES is only just holding on by a couple of ticks. Yeah. That FBG got respected on the 15. And then we'll have a look at orders. There's this big order block here at 7:30 on the ES. We almost went and got it before, and then we dove back down as I started the stream. But I think they're going to go back for it by the looks of it. CBD's crazy, man. Like, so many shorts. CBD's like negative 4,500. So it'd be interesting to see how much this CBD gets wiped if we take out those 730s. But yeah, it was a little tricky trading with the, what do you call it, when the US had their lockdown, not their government shutdown. Like the NQ and the ES were all over the shop. So it'll be interesting to see what happens again now we go over the next few weeks. Dude Monkey, congrats on the payout getting approved. Thanks, dude. Now I'm just waiting for the money to hit the account. Then it will be real. It'll be real. Don't forget to smash the like button. You will feel so much better when you smash that thing. Feel free to do it, guys. We already got 23, 25 of us in here. Awesome. It's great to see for the London Open. It's excellent. Good to see you all wanting to trade the early session. Nice. Typically, I like rating the Asia high or low. That's what I look for. And we're currently rating the Asia high. But I'm not really bearish just yet. The 3 minute time frame looked good, but there's a bit of liquidity resting above price that I'm a bit nervous about. So I really need a solid confirmation on the 5 minute, but the 5 minute formation for me doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at the moment. We might need to wait a little longer. Maybe come up here, something like this. And then maybe something like that. Because my break of structure at the moment is here. And there's just so many equal lows here that it might just be a fake out anyway. So for now, we are just sitting and chilling and we're waiting. From 3 till 7 o'clock. From 3 till 7 o'clock. Oh, is that freaking out? Because it should be on that. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. That's much better. What are we doing here? 10. And do the 8. Yeah, 10. Okay, this looks a bit cleaner. This looks a bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner. I'll eat you, Jimmy. I'll eat you. Right. My biggest concern today is if we get a flush. Hopefully we get a pullback, but so really want this. Really need that to close below there at the moment. Only 5 likes. Come on, team. What's up? I made it 6. You. Well done, boys. Well done. Well done. $69.88. Well, I'm happy with that, mate. That's down near where I would probably short it to, so that's pretty good. Told you, full port longs on gold bra, banked 80k. I banked $1 million yesterday, full port on paper trading on TradingView. Hopefully it worked out for you a little. Nice work. How many accounts have you got to get 80k in a day? I need about, how many do I need? I need about 15 accounts to 20 accounts to be doing $50,000 days at the moment. And that would be probably life changing. I've got 2 accounts. Hopefully I can pass these other 3. And then I can make it 5 accounts. And I'll be 1/3 of the way there. That would be sick. That would be cool. That would be cool. Self-funded. 1 account, self-funded. Beautiful, man. That's sick. Nice. Live account. I'll start building my live account up soon. I got a few other things I need to pay for on a house renovation. So I will be I'll be looking at doing that probably middle of the year. Last night of night shift, then we'll be trading from Cebu. Yeah, right. I knew a guy that I went to school with that ended up marrying some chick from Cebu. Never even heard of the place till someone said he got married, and I was like, yeah, right. It's like, where's she from? Are you going there for a holiday, are you, Mike? FP markets offer 500 to 1 leverage. Jesus. Yeah. Good work. Shit prints quick. Yeah, I'm sure it does, dude. Ah, that's where your wife lives? So I get back every chance I get. Awesome, man. Well done. That's good. It's good to see. It's good to see. It's on the big screen. How's that big head? That's great. Got a couple of mates watching on their TVs. It's hilarious. Swimmer says just hold over the weekend for Asia Gap. Gold going 6k. YOLO that account, mate, eh? You're going to YOLO the account. What's everyone else's take today? You guys think there's much chance we're going to go back to all-time high? What are we all looking at? Are you still trading tonight, Mike? All we're doing at the moment is just printing high highs and high lows. That's it. On the NASDAQ anyway. Pretty chill. Pretty chill. Very tight range. Very tight range. Very tight. Matthew says, London open, boys. Bullish, bearish, either way. I'll lose my Profirm account, I know that. Oh, Jesus, he's already going in with the negativity. Are you pretty close on your drawdown? We still have this order block at 7:30. Just resting above this London high. We still haven't taken it. So hopefully we go take that. Yeah. Once your drawdown gets too close, mate, things start getting a bit nervy. Things get nervy when you get close to that drawdown. Yeah. That's like what's that, 6 points. 6 points of price movement and then you're cooked. I actually have come back from about 100. I did do it once. Literally just took like little mini scalps, like 5 point scalps off like little critical key levels. Oh boy, I was born in the drawdown. Yeah, with a 501 leverage, yeah, I reckon you would be. About ready to scrap it and get a new one. They're 90% off at the moment, so yeah, you could easily do that. Apex changed their dashboard too on like resetting accounts when I had to reset those evals before. Yeah, they've like changed it now, and it like when you blow the account, it says you don't have an active account, which is strange, because when you read the fine print, it says that we keep billing you for it. So then you go in to the account history, and then they're all listed there, right? And so then like you reset account like 54, and it creates like account 55, and then says active, and then the other one says blown, and then they don't go back in order. Like it's, I don't know, it was a bit weird resetting it. I had to be very careful because my two funded accounts, right? My two funded accounts that we're trading at the moment, these ones, they were in that same list. And it's only just plain text, right? With just like two numbers that at the end, well, one number that's different at the end. So you got to be a little careful. Got to be a little careful resetting those accounts, that's for sure. But yeah, we're up 20 grand for the month, basically. We've got 2 days left of January. You know, we just take A+ setups here. That's all I'm doing. Taking A+ setups. There is no rush. No rush, boys. About ready to just scrap it and get, yeah. It's pronounced El Boya. It's Aboriginal. Really? Yeah, right. El Boya. Alright, done then. I'll remember that from now on. El Boya. It's very hard reading people's usernames in YouTube. It's like everyone's names just like kind of bunched together in the thing. Like there's no spaces. You got the big fat @ symbol at the start. And the I's and the L's, man. On a 2K monitor that I have, like, it's like tiny as. I feel like a boomer. I gotta like lean right in just to read it. Oh, shit. Boys, this is like FOMC day all over again on London. It's giving me PTSD. Let's check out the news events, eh? Unemployment claims at 8:30. That's it. Tomorrow we got PPI. So unemployment, Fed fund rate stayed at 3.75. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, we might have a ooh. We might have a little break of structure here. Still 3 minutes to go here. Look out. Look out. I better mark me. Let's mark the. We'll mark this one. Thing is this going to be a bit of a break of structure here? We don't have an FVG on the way down though, do we? Unless we create one now here. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. For now, I'll just leave this here. The 3 minute, the 3 minutes still at play, but not on the NQ. Technically on the 3 minute, we technically are stopped out on the 3 minute on the NQ, but we don't have a 5 minute break of structure here. And this candle here is a little 2-bar candle, so maybe if we run off 2-bar break of structure. 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. If you haven't yet, smash that like button. You can do it. You can do it. It's free. Dave says, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed the FOMC PTSD from yesterday. Just the total range of the London session, mate. It's the most exciting thing you're going to see all day. I'll pop in as much as possible on Friday as I am in transit from Cooma to Sydney, then Melbourne to Darwin, then Singapore to Cebu, and then New York to London, and then Dubai, and then Antarctica? Really? Oh, sorry, you only went to Cebu. Okay. Jesus, Mike, you're going to have me on your iPad the whole time. You might need to get a battery bank if we're going to do another couple of 7-hour streams again. I need my moderators, man. I need my moderators in here. Because I tell you what, when we get 600 people in this stream in a few hours' time, holy moly, do they talk some smack. We need to put them back in their seats, boys. We need to put them back in their seats. Ball and Knox has a decent sale on at the moment. I'll have to check them out. Got to add it to my list. No, we didn't really get a break. No break of structure yet here. No break of structure yet. Does Top Step have consistency rule? They didn't, other than the fact that you had to have like a minimum of like, what was it, 5 trading days. Well, on evals you had to have 2 trades minimum, so 2 trading days. That was a writ because you had to hit $1,500 both days, and they gave you like a $20 buffer, so you could do like $1,510 on day 1. Then day 2 you could do $1,505, and then that would mean you'd be at 3,015, so you'd pass, only just. But then I heard the other day someone was saying that they've brought in a live 30% consistency rule, but I don't know what accounts that's on them. They usually only have ever had 3 or 4 accounts tops. But I don't know whether they're just trying to get, what do you call it? Like, it's like Apex's trailing drawdown, but it's 30% of the total trade. So if price reverses beyond 30% of your total expansion and it comes back 70%, so you're in profit and then it comes back 70%, someone was saying the other day that they just automatically close out your trade at 30%. Now, it was a Instagram reel / TikTok that I saw that on. So I don't know, like, you know, as always with that stuff, I kind of take it as a grain of salt because I just don't know whether or not the person talking about it is actually legit and they know what they're talking about, or whether or not it's something that was being proposed as an idea and they were going to vote on it. So that I'm very fascinated to know if that is actually true. And that's why yesterday I was trying to find out who in here was trading Top Step. There was a couple of boys in here trading Top Step, but I couldn't really get it out of them. So if we can try and find someone who's still trading Top Step, is that consistency rule, that trailing 30%, is that actually still true? Bench, I trade Top Step and AMP live account. Is it Top Step live or is in like Top Step prop? See if I can Google it. See if I can look it up. Maybe just go to their website. It might be the best thing. I wonder if I can still log in. I don't think I've logged in here for ages. Yeah, I'm a Top Step trader. Your email is linked to our earlier dashboard. We're going to redirect you there. Oh, what? Give me the new dashboard. Are you serious? Yay. Have to do the old forgot password thing now. I bet you they forced me to change it to something wacko. Let's just go to their main page. Yeah, because they got live funded accounts. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, that's right. They've always had live accounts, haven't they? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. And Mike is biased to TPT because that prop account is the only one I've received payouts from so far, anyways. I think that's the good thing. Like, well, I think it's a good thing for props, right? Like, they get their client base that doesn't want to move. Like, once someone starts getting payouts and they start having a good experience, they don't really have a good reason to trade with other accounts, right? Um, yeah, like other firms. Because let's be honest, like, I mean, if I pass these challenge accounts this week, um, I'll have 5 accounts. That's going to be costing me about $500 a month to have those accounts. Maybe even more after the first month because you get that increase. So for an average Joe Blow to be spending $1,000 on prop accounts a month, that's $250 a week. Um, you know, you want to be pulling out some good numbers, right? There's no reason why I shouldn't be doing 60 grand a month with 5 accounts at this rate. I think that is really true, Benny. Yeah. I'm trying to get financial with my new Bullnex accounts. Love to get a payout from them. I've never heard of that company until you've been mentioning it the last few nights, dude. Crazy, crazy. Like, how did you even find out about these guys, Mike? Is there like some other streamer or something like that or influencer that's trading them? That's the thing with Apex as well. Someone says they don't pay. Someone says they do. One has to try on their own nowadays and choose. Yeah, that's exactly right, David. Yeah. It's like me with Apex, right? Like I started on Top Step, and I then switched to Apex because Top Step, when I was trading them, would only let you have 2 accounts, or was it 3? Does anyone remember it? Like 2020, 2023, 2022. I think they'd only let you have 2 or 3 accounts. And then I was like, well, why am I trying so hard on these guys when I could go to Apex? Plus, I also didn't like the fact that you had to have two $1,500 trades just to pass the accounts. That was super annoying. And so that's why I switched to Apex, because A, you could pass in one shot, and B, they'd let you have 20 accounts. So and with the trade copier turned on Quantower, it's a no-brainer, right? I mean, you guys have seen my trades in the last couple of weeks. It's a no-brainer. No-brainer. So yeah, this is that Bullnex one that you're talking about. Is that this is it, yeah? Is that the correct website? I don't even know anything about these guys. I've never even seen or heard of them. Yeah, they're not in my list. All right, we got a 5-minute break of structure here. We've taken that on the challenge accounts. And then maybe we might get a break of structure here on the ES as well. Better prep in case we do here. What is that? 7, 8 points? 7 or 8 points? Now the problem with the Nasdaq on this one, I can't have a pullback more than can't have a pullback more than 30 points. Two more minutes to go on the ES. I'm wondering whether we just we maybe size down here on these challenges. I'm just thinking we don't really need to. I'm just going to size down on these challenges. Maybe we'll just go half. What's the point, eh? It's not like I need them tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really need them tomorrow. I can take my time on them. Another 1 minute 40 to go for the ES. For the ES. See if this can break this structure here. And we need to switch to the 10 account on here. And we need to run 30 contracts. I might just run with 28 because I reckon I might get a bit of slippage here from where I've marked that. Another 1 minute to go. There's your break of structure there. I've just moved it. So that's what I'm looking at. $30 seconds. $10 seconds. Oh, it's recovering a bit here. Not going to get it, maybe. Well, there you go. Didn't get it. Yeah, right. It's a 3-minute FBG again here. It's funny because technically the 3 minutes playing out on the ES because we never would have got stopped out on this pushback up. All right, we're inside this little macro window of ours. We are inside the macro window. Another 3 minutes to go on this next 5-minute candle. What I'd like to see is for this thing to just flush red here, so we get that break of structure, but we will have to wait and see if that's going to happen. 3 minutes to go. I'm going to take this down to 162. $162 is my target for that 4-hour low where there's no wick. That's what I like to trade. Who listens to the tradie? 1 minute 50, 1 minute 50, 1 minute 50. So Bull and Ox, you can have 11 accounts. Yeah, right. Yeah, they got good drawdown options by the looks of what I just saw. They pay every 10 days, payouts quick, yep. Spewing, bad luck on your account. Yeah, that sucks. I normally trade gold at London Open, but the ranges are insane, so trying to learn NASDAQ now. Temperance. Nice work, dude. The good thing about the NASDAQ is you can trade micros rather than minis, because minis, yeah, they do move a fair bit, and they can start pumping your account and blowing them pretty quickly. So yeah, trading the micros can sometimes be a little less painful on your account. $20 seconds to go. The NASDAQ looks pretty clean tonight. The ES is a little dirty around here at the moment, so I really just need a bearish candle to print here. Mike, he said he's gone short at 262. Yeah, you got a better entry than me. Dude, Monkey goes, sorry, but I just long that for a scalp. Hey, like, you know, there was potentially a reason to do it. The ES kind of swept the low, right? Like a triple bottom low on the 3 minute, pick up some liquidity and run in the other direction. There's nothing wrong with that, man. If that's how you trade, that's how you trade. And David's like, that's how you want to play, huh? That's how you want to play. The ES has given me nothing here for me to trade this on the funded accounts. Nothing at all. There is nothing clean right now at all for me. In fact, now I almost want to move that break of structure to that wick that we just created, because that looks better than the than what I had here. Man, that's bullish. Did you stay in that, David? Sorry, Buggy. It'd be nice if the ES makes a higher high here and takes out those orders at 7:30, and then the Nasdaq will basically print an SMT, and then I'll really like this trade. I wonder what the 1 minute looks like. I would almost feel pretty comfortable right now not taking a trade on the ES at all. Unless this turns full bearish and breaks. Jesus. That was a pretty big wick. That was a pretty big wick. It always sucks when you're like shorting from the bottom of the range or you're longing from the top of the range sometimes. It feels weird. And then what's even more weird is sometimes those trades work out and you're like, damn. Who listens to the radio? Okay, this price action looks trash as now. How much time we got in this macro? We got another 10 minutes inside this macro to see something decent. Still, the NQ has no orders up until 300. There's nothing on there. Everyone's trying to long the shit out of it. And everyone's trying to short the ES. But yeah, those 7:30 orders on the ES are still there. They're right there. They're like right there. They're either going to go for them or they don't need to go for them. I would like to get out of drawdown now if we could. That'd be nice. Yeah. Yep. The 5 minute looks trash for me. Really trash right now. That's my usual entries. When I'm long, I'm always in at the top. And vice versa. Yeah, I've been there a fair bit back in the day myself. It's yeah, it's always an annoying feeling, that's for sure. Because of the earnings, everyone is looking for longs. Yeah. Good morning, Ignig. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but anyway, how many cons are you in? So we're just trading the what do you call it? The evals at the moment on the micros. Just got 45 contracts running, dude, which is technically half size of what I normally run. I normally do 9 contracts minis, which is 90 micros. But theoretically, the 3-minute time frame on the Nasdaq didn't really work out, but the 5-minute has presented an opportunity to take a short. So, yeah, we will see how this one plays out. I normally trade my funded accounts on the S&P 500, but that's not really presenting me a trade at the moment. So I'm not even trading these. And I'm slightly bullish on the day too, so taking shorts is a little counter trend trading at the moment. So hence why I'm just sticking to the evals. Iggy. All right, cool. Cheers, man. Wow, I'm 20. Yeah, like I said, these are just evals, dude. I'd say probably half of my trades, when I take an entry, they run into profit and they stay in profit pretty quickly. Very rare do I get trades that just hang in drawdown for a long period of time, or that I take an entry and then it reverses instantly like this one. So I'm not really surprised because the 3-minute didn't really work out. So yeah. Should have had Dude Monkey take my entry for me. Probably would have clicked the wrong button. Might have done me a favor. All right, we're in the last 10 minutes of the macro window here. If we're going to see something exciting, we're probably going to see it now. If not, we're just going to slowly keep trending upwards because we're just making higher lows. The ES is forming up quite interesting. Just making a big giant wedge right now on the ES. It'd be nice to go doink and then whee. That's what I would love to happen there. Yo, what's up? I'm back. Sorry guys, had to take a little break in the little boys' room. Yeah, cool. The old symmetrical triangle style. Yeah, this would be my breaker structure on the 5-minute for the ES if I'm thinking of a funded account entry. But at the moment, we are just trading the evals. Gotta be honest, I don't gamble them, but I do take my setups when they present. However, I do go in very heavy on size. Bench talk setup. Benny, the tight range, I wait until it goes outside of the range, then enter. But I'm only taking longs. Nice work, dude. Sick. Nice. Yeah, I don't really trade the NASDAQ much anymore in terms of actual entries. I normally do the ES on my funded accounts. But when I'm trading the evals, it's just easy math for me to do it on the NQ. And the NQ usually works for my strategy sometimes, so yeah. But today it's a little obscure. It's not really working. Maybe it will. Might just need to give it another 40 minutes. See if the ES fails this this triangle that it's forming. Might come back around, who knows? Sanji, if ES touches 731, generates buy target 752, or else now, yeah. My personal opinion, if it touches 731, 730, it takes out liquidity and there's none left above that, so it'll just reverse. 100k evals? Nah, they're 150 Sofax. 150s. I'm ES only. Yeah, okay. Majority of my trading is ES only as well. It's very structured. It's a nice indice to trade. I do like it. NQ week only below 240. Bullish above 290. Yeah, pretty well. I'd agree with that. What platform is this? Is it Quant Tower? That is correct, dude. It is Quant Tower, yes. Yeah. There's 50 of yous in here. Let's try and get smash the like button, guys. We got 150 likes yesterday. We had 1,500 people view the stream. See if I can bring up the stats for you. We'll check it out. We'll suss it out. Because these candles are boring right now. Absolute boring. Right, let's have a look at the current stream right now. How many likes we got? We got 22 likes. I'm going to add one to it. We're at 23. And we got 50 people in here. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Let's get us to 30. Let's get to 30. And let's also bring up yesterday's stream so everyone can see how cool that bloody was. So there's yesterday's stream. And we had 1,894 views, which is insane. And we had 154 likes because I just clicked my own like. So we got 154. We're only one off 155. And then, what did we do the day before? What did we do? What day is the day? It's Thursday. So that was Wednesday. What did we do Tuesday? Tuesday was a banger day too, right? So here's Tuesday. 1.3k views. And we did 150 likes. So we're back to back with the likes and the views up a little bit. And also last night, in case none of you saw, Mr. ICT himself came into the stream pre-US session and commented. I have it all recorded on my little vlog camera, and I will share it at some point. But there were a few boys in here that did see it. I'm not sure if I took a screenshot. I don't think I did. I think I was too excited in the moment, but I did pick this up. Actually, I wonder if I took a photo on my phone. I did. I did take a photo on my phone. Focus. Focus. Focus camera. It's not going to focus. Hey, there we go. There's too much light from my camera. You can't see it. You can't see it. Anyway, you'll just have to take my word for it. Or either that, you can jump in the Discord and I'll post it in the general chat. Back to the candlesticks. Back to the candlesticks. I don't think I'm taking a trade today on my funded accounts, guys. It might be an average day today. Just doesn't really look like it's presenting an opportunity for me at the moment. So we might not be taking a trade. It's a wee little bit boring. I'd love the ES to just take out this high here and then just reverse and then dump. That'd be sick. I think I'm just going to get rid of... keep that one. I'll get rid of the 3-minute fair value gap. We already know the 3-minute is playing ball on the ES. That's fine. All right, but we got these orders resting here. So we'll see what that does there. The Nasdaq looks just dirty as. Ugh. Looks dirty. It's probably wants to go long here. Anyway. Oh, did I get the code for? Alright, Top Step never emailed me the code. Oh wait, I gotta enter my email address first. That might help. Please check your email. Yeah, right. That might help, guys. This price action is trash. 100%. Yeah, it's the ES is kind of clean, like in the fact that it's doing a nice little I don't know what bullish pendant, but it looks like a really shit one. But it's kind of creating one, like a symmetrical bullish triangle, a typical retail pattern trade out. But I'd like to see a fake out here and then this thing dump. TDs for 150, how much? Sorry, bad English. DDs for 150s, how much? I think their new drawdown's 5K. It used to be 4,500, but the other day when I bought these ones, I'm pretty sure I saw that they were 5K, but I don't really care. I still just stick to the 4,500. Rob Story says, I'm short the NQ2. Hope they go for Asia low. Yeah. Yep. That would be nice, but I'm a bit worried about the 4-hour low on the NQ right here at 161. There's no wick on the bottom of the 4-hour low. So I personally don't see any reason for price to continue lower than that at the moment. And I wouldn't personally want to hold the trade past there in case they just go for that and then reverse it. So that's part of my strategy, is to identify that and exit at that point, because I don't know what they might do. I trade algo. Where are you, mate? I'm in Australia, dude. South Australia. Hey, back up. Bob's back in here. Self-like spotted. Did you hit the like button, Bob? Team, tell your friends about Benny. Let's get the subscription to 500 by next Friday. Let's go, team. Yeah, have we had any subs tonight? Because I did I just made an alert pop up on the screen, but I haven't seen it, and I don't have audio on, so I will never see or hear it. And then there's a little silly picture of me. Waiting for gold to make a morning star. It grabs some liquidity. This hourly closes bullish. Yeah, nice, dude. Unfortunately, I don't trade gold, dude, so I'm not 100% familiar with it. ES support, 70.18. Week only below 70.18. Okay. That's fair. And yes, sir. The sub thing works. Oh, David, cool. The sub thing works? That's cool. Maybe Mike didn't see it. 2 subs that he noticed on the screen. Ah, sick. That's awesome. I could probably check on the dashboard, actually, because it should tell me. Oh, yeah, I get to reset my password on Top Step. Yay. Let me try and reset this password. Yeah, you can securely log in now. I can securely log in. Roger that. Roger that. Oh, wow, I haven't been in here for a while. It's been like 2 years. Yeah, right. Still got all my old stuff. Yeah, right. I don't even know what I was doing in here. I think I was looking for accounts, but you can't even see them on the... Oh, if I click Start Trading Combine... So... They're 149 US a month. So that's nearly double Apex at the moment. Yeah, right. Interesting. Oh, at least we're back into Top Step. At least I logged back in and saved me password. That's the main thing. 8:30 news, unemployment claims. Yeah, that's a while away yet. We don't have to worry about that. And what are we going to do? We're going to check the dashboard, weren't we? I was going to check the dashboard for this, for the subscriber likes. Where was that? That was Stream Elements, right? I didn't bookmark it. Why did I not bookmark that? Prop firms, no, not in there. Crypto, okay. Rightio. Didn't save my Stream Elements. No idea where to go. Dashboard. Yeah, we've had 3 subscribers. So we've had 3 subscribers so far on the stream, not scream. But if you want me to scream, I'll scream. If we hit TP, I'll scream. Yeah, so you should have seen it 3 times. That's pretty cool. Trifecta in a row. David invents the law. Good morning, Primo. Hey, it's Mr. Mexican Primo again. What's up, dude? What's up? Welcome back to another stream, my man. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are we are trading evals at the moment. I really don't like the ES at the moment. I really need a clean break of structure here and then a retest. And even then I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of taking it? I would much rather if the ES had taken out those orders at 7:30 than come down and do this. This is what I don't like. Because so many times this fails. This will just go, I would much personally prefer it to go there and then down. You induce longs, and then they just shit on the bed and come back for everyone. Oh well, it's doing the opposite of what I want it to do. Let's hope it works. Let's hope it works. Yeah. Yep. Who said it? I'm one of the new subs. After watching someone else and refreshing the YouTube homepage, you showed up. So first time watching, probably will be here nightly as I'm at work chilling. Mate, what do you do for work? Thank you so much. You must have loved the look of my beautiful face and my beautiful coloured dashboard. And what can I say? Let's just hope I never get hit by a bus, eh? Or otherwise, I'll never attract you guys ever again. Can we get 17 more likes, team? Oh, we're at 82 viewers. Welcome to the viewers, everyone. Welcome to the view. Welcome to the stream. Can we all just pray that the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 just shit the bed right now, so we can get back into profit? I've been sitting in this drawdown for like an hour. I didn't do so good last night with this chop. Yeah, Mexican. Last night was FOMC. So yes, I did a stream last night, but I did not trade the funded accounts. I was just trading props, but sorry, I was just trading evals. There was kind of I would say a really shitty setup that presented, and I thought I'd have a stab, and unfortunately it didn't work. So we ended up blowing them last night, and then I've reset them for today. And I don't want to blow them 2 days in a row, but whatever. There's not much I can do. Are you in shorts? Yeah, I'm currently shorting the Nasdaq. It's definitely not the cleanest setup, but it's there. My model is there. Hopefully it's one of the 51% of my model that works, not the 49 that doesn't. Mike says he's personally short 262. Yeah, well, you've been jumping in and out of drawdown a little bit there too by 10 points. So I'm kind of with you. It'd be nice if I was in the 260s. That'd be nice. But if this fails, if the Nasdaq closes below like 220, 230 here, hopefully she gets some momentum and you know, just keep sliding for us, right? That'd be nice. Yeah, see, this is what I didn't want the ES to do. I said this before. Shit. See, it came out of this range. I don't know. Maybe I got the range wrong. Maybe that's the range. All right, we're going for a 450 to 510 macro now. Time window. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. And good work, moderators. What did he say? Oh, just another advertising dude. I have a feeling that guy tried to add me as a friend on Discord last night. Working ITs with just a computer all night long. Beautiful, dude. That's good. One screen trading, one screen for doing work, and the other screen for streaming. Man, that's a tongue twister. Try and say that a few times. Benny, if ES goes back down to 70.18, I'll long live account. That's the London low. Yeah, right. Well, I hope it works for you, dude. Which prop firms and which account size do you use? I trade with Tradeify and TopStep and trade only the ES. Well, we're pretty close there. I only trade the ES as well, with a couple of little evals on the NASDAQ. I currently trade Apex until I get to 20 accounts, and then I will consider opening up some other accounts with some other prop firms, and then I'll start trying to trade those on the side in case something ever happens to Apex. And 50s, yeah, I trade 150s. The 50s unfortunately don't work for me with the drawdown. I need a bigger drawdown. Looking for a close at 216. Come on, ES, just take out this high. We've still got another 20 minutes inside this little channel range that we're doing. It's pretty crap though. It's funny, price comes back to you like break even, and part of you is like, oh, should I just close the trade and be done with it? And then like you don't close it, and then it reverses, and then the time that you do close is the time that it runs through and then runs into profit, right? Please direct all commercial inquiries to Ben through DM on Instagram. Yeah, that's pretty well the best way. Thanks, Matthew. I definitely don't like doing it on Discord too much because you get some weirdos in there. No offense. Discord's good, but yeah, as long as they can DM me without sending a friend request, because I won't accept the friend request. And remember, guys, I'll never DM you. I will never DM you. I will never add. Well, I don't need to add you as a friend. So if anyone's trying to scam you, it's not me. I'm not interested. Mario S&T, why Apex? The main thing that drew me to Apex was the 1 day pass. 1 day, 1 trade pass, sorry. And then also the 20 accounts, mate. And probably also maybe the well. Didn't mind. We've got 333 people in here. Hello, everyone. If you haven't yet, please smash the like button. That'd be sick. I definitely didn't mind the financial cost of Apex too. They were never always the cheapest, but they were for a little bit there, and then they became pretty decent. They're pretty competitive, so I like them for all that. If you need a bigger drawdown, why don't you consider a different prop that only has end of day daily drawdown instead of intraday? Exactly that reason, dude. Exactly that reason that I just said. They offer 20 accounts, and yeah, they're pretty affordable. So like, use Top Step for instance as an example. It'll cost you twice as much to get a Top Step account and then like reset a Top Step account. So then it's like, well, I could almost try to full port one trade in one day, and if it fails on day one, then I get day two out of it. I get two shots at it, right? And my current win rate is like 77%. So, as long as I take an A+ setup, I should be okay. And so far, it's been working fine. David Phillips, wasn't you who invited me for lunch? Unfortunately not, dude. Unfortunately not. All right, I'm going to DM you on Instagram because in Discord it says Benny only accepts messages from friends. Yeah. Yeah, DM me on Instagram, man. Anything you want to ask me, I'll have a look. So I assume that it is not you who offered me a $1 million bot. Oh, man. It's crazy because like I actually had someone literally yesterday in one of the other discords that I'm in, like another trader. Yeah, someone tried to add me as a friend yesterday. Same thing, like trying to be them. Their profile's the same. It's like, yeah, it's and half the time, what you can do on Discord is you can actually you'd actually click on their profile and like see whether you're in any mutual servers with them. You'll be surprised. A lot of the time, you're not actually in a mutual server with them. So I don't know how they're doing it. They must have some kind of back end like script thing, and it's just trolling for like users that are like actively joining certain channels. They've obviously got it down pat, whatever they're doing. That's usually the fastest way I know that they're a scammer is I just see that they're not actually associated to any server that I'm part of. Monthly payments, man, they are milking people, not the other way around, sadly. Yeah, dude, they would be making a mint from the monthly payments and the resets, dude. That's definitely where they're getting you. The cost of 20 accounts on Apex is only about $40 difference with 5 Tradeify and Top Steps accounts with no intraday data. Granted 5 accounts versus 20, but no activation fees. Yeah, who said it? Yeah, like I said, everything's going well on Apex at the moment, and as much as I would like to start an account with one of the other guys or the other firms at the moment, the trade copier on Quant Tower can kind of work across different Rhythmic accounts if I use RTrader Pro. It's a bit complex conversation here, but it does work, and it's something that I'll look at doing. Good old landline and pages. We did not have problems like this. They get your number. What, they get your phone number or what? Or your like your Discord ID number or something? Oh yeah, maybe that's how they do it. Maybe that's why Discord tried to get rid of the numbers. Remember they got rid of numbers? I had a number, and then like when I logged in one day, like 2 years ago, we had to get rid of it. 278 people in here. What is going on, everyone? Where are you all from? What you all doing? Where you do? Where you do? Where you at? Where you at? You got plans? You come watch Benny Trades. Hit the thumbs up, guys, if you haven't already. I love it. Love it. Love to see you all here. Seal. What's up, Salvador? Form a huge bear flag on NASDAQ, right? Bear flag? I wouldn't be calling that a flag. Nah, that's a horrendous flag. That's more like a channel. It's just consolidation, right? Or accumulation. All right, it's just that we're doing exactly what we did yesterday. Yesterday was this is what yesterday was. Yesterday was textbook, just crazy consolidation. And yesterday, ideally, I was personally waiting for this. Like, I was waiting for this and then that. It just never came. So, it didn't work. I think I went long at US Open somewhere here to try to, because I thought I caught the bottom here and I was like, yep, let's go. Here we go. I see this happen like 10 times a month or more. And then the one time I take the actual execution and take the trade, it didn't play out and I got stopped out. I was like, oh, that'll be right. And I had to be on FOMC day, which, you know, of all days that, that you're going to try, it doesn't work. So yeah, that was yesterday, and pretty well now we got the exact same thing happening here. Exact same thing. So, yeah. And today's a bit of a confusing day because the bias is bullish for the NQ, but on the ES, we're bearish on the NQ. So, it's a bit of a tricky day today to trade. And I'm more than happy to just not trade my funded accounts right now. I don't need to. The two funded accounts are these ones down the bottom left-hand corner on that have got 0-0 written in them because I haven't got them turned on the trade copier. I need to switch the account over. I got to be honest, guys. I'm more than happy not to trade them. Yeah, we're up $19,300 for the month. For only, what, 2.5 trading weeks, maybe 3 trading weeks. Still got tonight to go, still got tomorrow to go to finish the month. And quite frankly, yeah, I just don't really need to risk it tonight. What for? So, more than happy to sit out tonight as well if we can. I mean, there is a break of structure maybe coming up on the ES that I might consider taking. But I really want it to be a clean A+ setup, to be honest. And at the moment, it's not really delivering me that. So I'm very hesitant. So we're doing well for the month. We're doing well for the month. If we have a look at the month stats. Where are we? January 26 from the 1st through to today. There's the stats for the month. Oh, wait. Is that... No, wrong year. It needs to be 2026. From the 1st to there. Oh, okay. Oh, God. There you go. There's the stats for 2026. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We are in no rush, guys. We are in no rush at all. We're killing it. Absolutely killing it. If you haven't yet, you can feel free to jump in our Discord. We are slowly building a little community in there to talk about trading the London session pre-US and then some US as well, like the AM session of US. We all talk stuff, we share charts, we have good old yarns, we take some screenshots, and we also get to meet ICT himself after my 3rd week of streaming this. Crazy. And if you haven't yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. It is completely free to do so, and you can help me grow my channel, and you can also get updates when I go live, and I'm live at 3 a.m. every day. And if you don't want to do any of those two, then while you're here and while you're stopping past, just smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and see if it pushes the videos to other people. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. Haha, we're at 269 subscribers. Haha. Guys, my dinner is ready. My mum's cooked my dinner. Guys, I might have to pop out for a few seconds while I go get my dinner. Thanks, Mum. Morning from London, Benny. Good morning. C100. Oh, you're back again, mate. Backyard Bob, Entertainment. Good morning from Idaho. What's up, dude? Like the Pokemon. Salvador. David, I like Pokemon. I think I want to get some Pokemon cards, some PSAs, some PSA 8s, 10s, and 9s. That'd be nice. From first edition, 1999. I wouldn't mind some of that. Been looking on Marketplace, been seeing a few go around, but doing a bit of a house reno at the moment, so I just need to make sure I'm directing my funds towards that, because that's costing me almost 200 grand. So, yeah. Back testing here in Lithuania. Good on you, dude. Well done. Let's get the word of mouth going for Benny. 500 watching. What do you think about Lucid? Unfortunately, Eric, I have not traded on Lucid. There's a few boys in here that have. Maybe they might be able to help you out on that one. I see a rising wedge on ES currently. Yeah, or a wedge? No. Yeah, a wedge. Or a symmetrical triangle. Whichever one you want to look at it. But it looks like it's failing, which is just beautiful. Now, here's my break of structure to take this trade on the ES. There is an FVG here. Very small. Very small. I'm not taking that on the ES. I'll wait till tomorrow night, boys, on the ES. Nah, nah, not taking it. If it bleeds, kill it. Not taking the funded. Gonna save me dollars. I'll roll into tomorrow, see what happens. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. I do not... Well, it's not that I'm afraid of having a red day, but at the same time, I don't really need to give money back either at the same time. Benny, have a quiz question to ask the chart. Yeah, you got a question. Yeah, no worries. What's the question? What, Do you want to type it in Discord in the US futures chat? Just type it in there, and then I'll put it up so that way people will get the same amount of time to think. Breaker structure 5-minute FVG. Yeah, I know. The ES looks pretty clean right now, but I'm not taking that on the future on the fundeds. Not doing it. All good. We'll wait till tomorrow. Ain't no cooking like mama's cooking. What do you say, bro? Stap NQ. I'm not sure what that means, dude. Consistent trader about to get stopped out and it's gone. Can you copy trades from Quant Tower free? Yes, you can, dude. In Quant Tower, go to the menu here and you have a button here called copy trading. And you can create a bot that'll follow your primary account, and then it'll pick up. It knows all of the accounts from when you log in, and then it'll ask you which ones you want to do next. It's what I do. It's how these accounts are all copy trading right now. Guys, we're up $8 grand for the day. They're evals. Relax. It's sim account stuff. Relax. I know you're all keen to see that. Why would I long at 70.18? You can long at 17.18, mate. You can do whatever you want. Whatever your trade strat is. It's possible that maybe price comes down here and then just bounces. Who knows? Who knows? So we're up about nearly 25 points, which is 25K. Sorry, $2,500 per account. So do the math. What's that? That's 35. So that's 75. So yeah, we will. If this doesn't pull back or do anything silly and liquidate us here, and it runs down the TP, yeah, we'll be in a bit of. We'll have those 3 accounts like pretty close to being passed. They'll be about $1,500 away. There is a little bit of SMT divergence here. Oh wait, where's that low? Oh, my bad. Yeah, here. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. What up, Mike? W for Mike in the chats. Let's get some bags in the chat for Mike. Let's go. Let's go. Go, Mike. Well done. If I was not in the short already, would you take it on a retrace onto the 5-minute FVG of the breaker structure? It's just the price action here, man. On like this is just so dirty. It's just so dirty. Like, yeah, maybe. Yeah, if we get back up there, I'd consider it maybe, but you know, it could be a retest of the triangle too, maybe, but hopefully not. Hopefully just price melts. What did the stocks do overnight? We didn't check that before. Sorry, my bad. Totally forgot. Nothing went anywhere. Everything didn't even gap up or nothing. The Mag 7 literally... Look, here's the Mag 7. Nothing gapped up. Like, nothing. It's all flat from yesterday. And then... Where's the S&P 500? Sorry, not this. The QQQ. So the QQQ is free falling now. It's trying to do obviously a bit of a gap fill here. And the SPY probably wants a gap fill too, maybe. Just wiped out all that liquidity from yesterday on the overnights. Might want to pull back. I would say those two are probably in my favor at the moment for the direction that I'm trading. So I like that. Yeah. Should probably put this on for you guys. I totally forgot. Sorry, guys. What are we shorting? It's 287? 287.25. TP is 165. There you go. That's my current trade that I'm in now. Nice trade. You mute. Ronnie's back. What's going on, Ronnie? You doing all right? What's going on? I think Tesla blew up end of New York session. Yeah, something happened there. With the 150s, I'm aiming for at least 500 in the green each day so I can get this one and done instead of a month. Good on you, Mike. That's what I like to see, mate. Power to the model. What do you reckon, guys? Should I just walk away from this and see if this just melts down? This is just... I don't want to talk too early. I'm just going to go and grab my dinner and go to little boy's room. And you guys can watch this for me, all right? I'll just turn my camera off, guys, while I'm eating, so you don't have to stare at me eating the whole time. Oh, we have a second break of structure on the ES. Right there. Where is my mic? My mic's um on my hat. I use the wireless Rode mics. Cheers, Eric. Thank you very much, dude. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good one. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll pretty likely go all the way through to US session tomorrow. Have a nice late one. I don't really want to do it tonight. 3 nights in a row. I'm getting a little bit tired and fatigued at the moment. Fly speed. Have you looked at the German market, the trade, as it's open when you're streaming? Never, mate. I didn't even know about any of that. Never seen it. Never knew about it. Don't even know. Well, I assume it obviously opens around the European time frame, so that makes sense, right? It's all based on geology and the time zone, so that probably makes sense. But no, I haven't, mate. I'm a bit entrepreneurial. Always loved companies and innovation and tech and investing and stuff. So, the US tech companies and US stock market just really resonates with me. I kind of study them, not too crazy, but I do enjoy them and find them fascinating. So, naturally trading the US stock market to me is, what do I say? Like, I've got a passion for it, and I love it. So you got to stick to what you love. And just like that, we're back. Yummy, yummy, healthy dinner. um, the ES, I gotta be honest, guys, looks pretty good. I'm kind of questioning why I haven't taken this trade on the ES a little bit, just a little bit, just questioning it. I've kind of missed my entry now. It's 2 points out of it. I don't think it's worth chasing. Not now. Tomorrow's another day. Just really want to see the Nasdaq flush here. Oh, the ES is coming back to my entry zone. All right. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. I'll take it, but taking it only half size. 20 is our entry on the dot. Stop loss is 32. And that should be 31.50, my bad. Look, the ES 3-minute was very good, and now the 5-minute technically is presented, so why not, eh? Why not, eh? It's the big mover in Europe. It's worth a look. Yeah, nice, man. I will be honest. I probably, I was saying is stick to what you know. I definitely don't need to learn new markets. That's for sure. Started in crypto, spent a couple of months in forex, and then came to futures, and then spent a couple of months in options trading, the US session, and then now I just kind of like swing trade options. So like take that one trade every 2 months or something, and then the rest of it's on the US futures. $70.18, no aggressive buyers yet on ES. That's a good sign. Good sign. Hopefully we go down more. $275 subscribers. Did you know, guys, if we get 25 more subs, if we get 25 more subs tonight and tomorrow combined, we could be staring down the barrel of nearly 100 subs per week because this will be my 3rd week streaming. And I think my channel had like 65 or 64 subs or something when I first started. ES down. That's it. Tell it, Mike. Sit down, Randall. Sit down. Well, I would expect a pullback to this FVG on the 5-minute. I want to see the New York Open here on the NASDAQ. I want to see this get rejected here. Temperance. Sorry, did I miss something? Are we in 2 different trades? We are now, mate. So still in the NASDAQ short on the evals. And we are... I decided to take the ES short on the funded accounts. But I only went half size tonight. I only went half size. It's funny because I was going to put my limit order here and be like, well, if we get there, then I'll go short. It's always the case. Yeah, right. Hey guys, we hit 5,000 views in total over my channel on the live streams combined. All thanks to you guys. All thanks to you. GG. GG, guys. GG. I think someone asked before, how do I work out my stop loss? Sorry, I think I did see that in there, but I don't know if I... Who was that? Eric. But I think he ended up leaving, right? When do you consider to move your stop loss? I actually don't. I have a lower win rate if I move the stop loss. Let's get it. Sani? 26,210 to 26,240. Bearish area. I like that. That's music. Music to my ears, my man. Music to my ears. Music to my ears. That's a nice rejection wiki candle on the ES on that 3-minute and 5-minute FVG. That's really good. I like that. If this reverses here and then stops me out, you know what? That played out how it should play out. That's what I want to see. There's nothing I can really say negative about that. That's my model. It just would have been nice if I maybe had the patience to consider waiting for a retrace. I don't like waiting for a retrace because you don't always get a retrace. But I don't know. Maybe tonight I possibly should have taken the real conservative entry. Would have been nice. It's an extra 2 points. Would have been an extra $160. Endstone. Good luck, brother. First time tuning in. Happen to be here in the same trade already with 2027 average. Looking for a sweep below 7K. Nice, dude. That's sick. Awesome. Well, that's good. We're in the same trade. Cool. See if it plays out, dude. Good luck to you. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. What's your target on NQ? At the moment, I'm targeting this 4-hour low down here. There's no wick on it. 26,165. Just targeting that for now. I'm on the NQ. I'm trading evals. So the 3 accounts that you see that are currently up like $1,700 each, that's the evals. And the other 2 accounts that you see are sitting around like negative 92. That's my funded accounts in half size. I've only gone half risk tonight. because the setup is there and it looks good, but not a fan of the full price action at the moment between the NQ and the ES. They're both diverging really hard here. So just trying to protect capital when the structure's not 100% clear. Just trying to take my time. Didn't trade last night on FOMC, so we had yesterday off. Saved money. Come into today. Structure looks a bit average. Yeah, just going half size. I trade Apex, mate. It's interesting. That 4-hour candle low here where there's no wick. Look at that. That's a pullback to the 61.8 fib too. Of that whole range. Yeah, same with the ES. Yeah, right. Got a while for any of that to happen though. Unless we get another meltdown again. What are we doing on the 1 minute time frame? Are we just like bear flagging this thing or what? Really want to see more aggressive selling happening here. Like, we've gone back in on the 5 minute. We've wicked off of that. We really want to see this start to melt now. Don't really want to see wicks along the bottom and then this start trailing up more. If it starts doing that, coming into 6 o'clock, a new 4-hour candle, gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little touch and go. Problem that you get sometimes with these 4-hour candles, right? Like that's your 4-hour low, right? 6 a.m. comes around, come down, doink, and then you do something like that. So definitely going to be a little hesitant here at the 6 o'clock to see whether this has legs to move down or not. Sunny says ES equals buy side above 23, sell below 18. Mark this on your chart. This may help you see how a market behaves. Thanks, dude. All the best, dude. Have a good one. How does the market behave, guys? How does it work? I don't know. I have no idea. I just click buttons on a mouse and I close my eyes. It's always funny when people come along and put their 2 cents in on like that, and then like leave a comment like, "This is how the market behaves." It's like, okay. Fair enough. Exactly, Mike. We just target 2 to 1s, 3 to 1s, 4 to 1s, and as long as we target that and we're right 45% of the time, we make money. We make money. David's like, Benny, what is FMT? I'm definitely tired tonight, guys. We've been doing two US streams in a row. I think I had 5 hours sleep the first night, and then last night I got like 4.5 hours sleep. I'm definitely feeling it right now. The SMT is basically here. Here's an example from here to here. The ES has a higher low from that point there to that point. So if you come onto the NASDAQ and you go from the same point to this point, right, this is a lower low, right? We have a complete break of structure, right, from this channel, and we've completely broken it. So when the NASDAQ does it, it's okay. It's good. It's probably got like a 40% win rate or whatever. But when the ES breaks it, like the NAS has, where it's created a lower low, and it's at the right time of day, I like those better. They have a higher chance of winning on my strategy. Killer trades, Benny, spread the word. Yeah. You. Did I send the stats to Apex? Nah, dude, I've actually emailed them regarding another question that I had, and I'm waiting for a response on that. So I don't want to spam them with another email yet. Bench talk. You trade and work full-time job, Benny. That's correct, I do, dude. I still have a 9 to 5 because it pays my bills and it's 2 seconds from home, and I work like 3 hours a day, maybe 4 hours on the odd day here and there. And yeah, I don't have to stress about trying to make money. Plus, I'm trying to refinance a house, I'm trying to buy another house, I'm trying to sell one, and I'm trying to renovate one all at the same time. So, yeah, need as much money as I can get. Per circuit, yeah, but we also have a 15-minute bearish SMT. This should work, but it's confusing me a little. Yeah, SMTs, man, like, I don't know. Sometimes once you've got your strategy dialed in, you can kind of look to see where they are and when they might help you. I mean, I will be honest, like, you do get a lot of SMTs during the day. You always will, because you got to remember, right? The NASDAQ 100 is the top 100 tech companies, right? And then the S&P 500 is the top aggregated companies. So they don't have to be tech companies, they can be anything else. So you're going to get divergence when the tech companies are stronger or weaker, right, than the rest of the market from the S&P 500. So, there's 400 companies in the S&P 500, that will far outweigh those 100 in a certain market environment. So having that fluctuation is going to happen, right? We see it every day. The thing is like, you need to work out what SMT is going to work for you and your model, and how you can potentially apply that through rigorous testing. SMTs at some of the best SMTs that I find are at the 2 hour, 4 hour candle swap over at the 2 hour, the 6 hour, and the 10 hour candles. They're really good SMTs. There's some guys that like SMTs at New York Open. I've seen some dudes talk about that stuff. But yeah, like, you're going to see them everywhere. When you start looking, you'll see them everywhere. And if you get an indicator that tells you where SMTs are, sometimes they can be severely over the top. And they'll draw everywhere. See, there's two there. There's one here. There's one there. There's one there. You guys probably can't see this because the indicator's really dark. But there's one there. See, these ones stand out to me, right? Because they're at the top of the range and the bottom of the range. But when you're in the moment trading and you see it pop up, you don't know if price is going to go down. You don't really know. We didn't sweep anything here, so who knows? You gotta evaluate that yourself. What do we got? 15 minutes left on the on this 4 hour candle, which is good to see. And then we open up a brand new 4 hour candle. Now on the fundeds, we're basically back to break even. And on the on the evals, sorry, they're just dancing around down in a little bit of profit. We're just dancing, dance the night away. See you later, Bench. Have a good one, man. All the best. David, it would be cool to take advantage of the stats right on. Maybe partner with Lucid and other legit props. Yeah, I am very keen, David. 100%. I am here for the long haul, and I'm sure I'll have it sorted in the next 2 weeks. I think I will. Xeno965, sup Benny? What strat do you use to trade with? Ken Frenzo, need that midweek reversal. Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I am kind of like short bias today. We had the midweek reversal at Wednesday, and I expect Thursday to be a down day now. So yeah, I like shorts right now because we are reversing from the Wednesday. So yeah, Xeno. Sup, Benny, what strat do you trade with? Pretty well, ICT, like sweep of liquidity, fair value gap, inversion fair value gap, and then take the trade in the opposite direction. So, for instance, in this example here, we have the Asia range, which Asia trended up, right? And then London comes in, sweeps out the Asia high, and then reverses back down into the range. I either take profit at a candle like the 4 hour here that doesn't have a wick on it, Okay, particularly when I'm trading like evals or something, I just try to get the 50 base points or whatever to pass the accounts. Or I target the Asia low. Majority of the time, I target the Asia low. But you know, after FOMC, and there's 2 days to go at the end of the month, and we are up 20k for the month on the accounts for January. USD, 19,300 bucks. I just, yeah, today I'm just targeting that 4-hour low where there's no wick, and I'll be happy with that. And I'm only trading half size on my funded accounts because I like the setup. The setup's there. It is a bit dirty today. It's not as clean as it normally is. So I just went half size to cover my risk. And I also trade a market maker method as well, but that's very complex and hard to explain. That's combined the two together. I just checked the TW Lux Algo S&D indicator on 5 minute. It looks good. Yeah, it does work good on some time frames. You just might get some noise here and there. I get a little bit of noise on it. But also, like all indicators, you know, the more you keep your eye out for SMT stuff, like it's usually pretty easy to spot, right? Like if you're constantly looking for it, you'll just end up seeing it with your naked eye. It just becomes second nature. Jack, he says, "Oh, nice. We are in the same trade. That's good. That's really good to hear. What are you trading, the NQ or the ES? I'm assuming the Nasdaq, right?" Yeah. No, I thought you said that before. Didn't you comment earlier, dude? Saying you were in the same trade. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was someone else. Anyway, all good. Targeting Asia low. Yeah, I'd like to target Asia low on the ES if we can. I'll consider it. But I think by then my window of opportunity will be gone. I don't like really holding trades past 9:55 a.m. And I really want to get some sleep tonight because I'm super tired. I've done 2 US session. It's currently 9:30 p.m. my time, and the US opens at 1 a.m. So for me to stay up until the 10 a.m. candle, it's 1:30 in the morning for me, and I've done it twice in a row. I won't be doing it tonight. I need some sleep, as much as I really want to, because the viewers after like 11 p.m. my time like goes nuts and the stream goes really good. But I don't think I have the energy tonight, guys. I've even taken some hydrolyte. I've taken some vitamin B tablets, but I'm just not really feeling that oomph. You know what I mean? All right, sick Jack. Thanks, man. So you just popped in the stream. Yeah, okay. So maybe there might have been someone else that said that they took the same trade. Cool, man. Yeah. It's pretty well what I trade every day. London, Asia sweep, and then yeah, reversal. Exactly, David. It was well worth it. Trust me, dude. I really want to do tonight as well, but I know I'm going to do tomorrow night because tomorrow's Friday, so I'm free as a kite on the weekend. So I'm definitely going to do tomorrow. So the plan is end the stream early tonight. Hopefully take some profit here off the table. And we'll be green on the day. And then I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be pumped. Tomorrow. And we can rock on with a killer stream. Definitely worth it. That's it, boys. If you haven't yet, feel free to hit the like button. Troy, I know you said you do options a little bit. What are your thoughts about 3 days a week, 0 DTEs on Mag 7s? I traded 0 DTEs a little bit, but I really didn't like them. I really did not like them at all. I had lots of success trading 14 and 30-day DTEs. And then I did all right from that, or even quarterlies, so like 120s, and you hold them for like you swing trade them like 1, 2, 3 days, unless they went up 100, 150% when you were trading them at US Open, then yeah, I found that you were better off selling them at that point. But the what I ended up finding that I personally really liked, and it kind of suited me because I'm Aussie and I don't want to stay up every single time for the US session at the moment during this time period until we get out of daylight saving. So the first step needs to be that New York needs to be out of daylight saving, and then my city needs to also be, sorry, New York needs to go into daylight saving, my city needs to go out of daylight saving. And then the New York Open is at 11 p.m. Well, that's super easy for me to trade the US session then. And that's for like nearly 9 months of the year. So that's good. So now what I do is I trade leap options, Troy. So I look for expirations. I'm looking for expirations that are 12 months to 2 years out. And I currently trade those. I did very good last year on them, but unfortunately I got a little bit egotistical, and I unfortunately decided not to sell, and I thought I'd hold into the new year, and I ended up break even. I was actually up 60 grand on one trade, and end up back to break even. So yeah. 78 watching. Must be someone that forgot to smash the like. That's right, Mike. There must be someone out there that forgot to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Guys, we're up 14 grand today. This is insane. All this fake Monopoly money is making me super rich. Almost 15 grand on the day. No. Just remember, guys, there's 3 accounts there that are evals. You can ignore them. They're fake money. It's evals. It's not real. We're just trying to pass the 150K accounts on those 3 accounts. But the other 2 above it, the $250 account, like the two that are 250s, they're my funded accounts. They're my current funded accounts. Oh. Change your mango. You should have called me 2 hours ago. You guys are phone calling each other, aren't you? David was my telemarketing rep the other night for you. Need to get him cold calling people on in a call center. Do you think it will increase the volatility intraday New York on SPY and Q because of the weighting on the ETFs? Unfortunately, Troy, I'm not too familiar with what you're talking about there. When you're saying weighting on the ETFs, are you talking about that they're overvalued? Right? Like their intrinsic value is not really aligned with their true share price. I mean, that's getting into some pretty heavy technical and fundamental analysis there, which I don't really pay much attention to at all. I do agree a little bit in terms of like, you know, what the true intrinsic value is of some of these ETFs. You know, all these hedge funds, retirement accounts, your 401ks, your Roth IRAs, and then in Australia we have our superannuation funds. Yeah, I do definitely question those because like they, they're like, you know, a lot of them trade ETFs and invest in ETFs, right? To try to just keep certain weight in there. And I sometimes feel like the ETFs have just got more money that they're sitting on, like Warren Buffett, and they don't know where to put it, right? So yeah, it's an interesting topic. Jack says, I thought about that 150K real hard and went for another 50K because 150K is so much pricier and I still haven't got a payout after losing. Take profit trader. Unfortunately, sometimes you got to pay out more money to get a higher account. But I'm a bit of a big advocate in that you should always purchase, if you're going to purchase a prop account and you want to trade that, I'm a big advocate for choosing the right account based on your trade system. Okay? I do feel like that helped me a lot in my journey. It was something that I did, and I ended up on the 150s because of my trade style. All right, we have a double bottom on the 4 hour here on this new 4 hour. Keep an eye on this. I just want to see this get flushed down to the next one. Should do. Lapes, hold on, Benny. Do you literally have 3 positions worth almost 5K each? If yeah, then that's my dream, man. So technically yes, mate, but these 3 accounts, right? These 3 here, these are evaluation accounts. They're evals. So I kind of, I've said this many times before. I kind of YOLO my evals, guys. I don't try to spend too much time on them. I wait for my trade setup to present, and then ideally I go full position size, and then I go 52 points. However, today was a little bit of weird price action, and I kind of said to myself, like, what's the point? I may as well just size down a little bit, and I'm freaking glad I did, because I probably would have blown these again before, because we pulled back 32 points, and I can't pull back more than I think 31 points on a trade with the trailing drawdown that Apex has. So up until we get past $4.5 grand, and then I'm all good. But so I made the right choice there on that. We made the right choice. Turbo PS. Morning, Benny. PA so clean on London session. Each to their own, dude. Each to their own, Turbo. I don't know, man. I don't. Look, I was complaining about price action. If it was clean to you, good. Unfortunately, mate, it wasn't clean to me. I've gone half contract size on the ES funded accounts, mate. Because I just didn't really like the look of the setup, and on the evals, on these evals that we got going on here, I actually ended up going half contract size on them as well, which normally I don't, but I did today, and I'm glad I did because I probably would have got stopped out by like a tick. 600 people in the stream. Let's hit the like button, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to be up 20 grand US in a sec. I'll be able to retire my whole family on some Monopoly money. How many Oh, guys, we've only got 11 subscribers to go. All right, guys, we need 11 subscribers, and we hit 300 subs on the channel. 300. I just need 11 more. There's 511 of you. So 500 of you could just do nothing, right? And then only 11 of you need to do something. You just have to press the red button down the bottom, the little sub button. 11 of yous. And then we hit 500. Sorry, 300. My God. That shows you how tired I am. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Monopoly money, well said. Yeah. I should try and see whether I'm allowed to use the clip from like Wolf of Wall Street where what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio's like fun coupons. Fun coupons. Guys, we got 5 subscribers just then doing that. Thank you so much, guys. Now we only need 6 more. 6 more subs. 6 more subs. And we hit 300. You guys joining late. You too can partake in killer trades with us. As always, entertainment only. Oh, we can do it, guys. We can do it. We can do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Send it down, boys. Send it down. Man, oh man. Week 3 of streaming, and we might hit 300 subs after 3 weeks. That's 100 subs a week. Stoked. And I've only done one video. Like, as in one, like, recorded video. We should, I've definitely got to create some more videos over the weekend, guys. Definitely got to create more videos over the weekend. Thanks. Thanks, Alessandro. I subscribed, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. David goes, Benny, there is no I in a team. It's we need. That's it. Troy, price action on gold has been crazy today. Anyone playing those cons, all the power to you. Good on you guys trading gold. It's almost been a bit of a no-brainer with those closures above Friday high. I think you've all just been finding, as soon as the session starts, you just go long. GG, guys. We did it. We did it. I'm out. I closed the trade. We got back inside the previous 4-hour candle there. I want to see this get flushed, but I'm not willing to sit back down, drawdown here. No point. No point. No point. It was a great trade. It was a great trade. We did very well. Now I've got the painstaking part of it. I've got to extract out these silly evals from my export. I didn't want to trade all night, guys, and I do want to get some sleep. I do want to yeah, I do want to take profit. I don't want to sit back in another like 40 minutes of like drawdown and choppiness. I really want this to come down here and take out this, but this here, this 4-hour candle, we're 5 minutes into the new 4-hour candle. It's swept on the ES, and then now it's pushing back in. It's a little touch and go. You know what I mean? Like, we might take another half an hour. I'm done. I'm cooked. The stream's on fire. We got 500 people in here. I'd love to keep going, but I'm really running out of energy. And yeah, so we're going to export this data out into the old downloads folder. Congratulations. And now I've got to go and take out all of the eval trades manually. Because I don't want to import them into my TradeZella. So if you all want to stick around for a few seconds, we'll see what the P&L says. And no, I'm not fudging this. It's impossible to do it. You can't do it. Open spreadsheets. Okay, all these. Oh, Jesus. There you go. I'll show you what we do. So, the PA accounts. So there's a PA, there's a PA, like a trade. That's a PA trade. So person, like the funded account. So any of the ones that says just Apex, right? They're the evals. So we just delete those because I don't want to import them. I'm not interested. And then we just do that. Delete those rows. So we just end up with those 4 rows that get imported. That's what we do. So I will save that now to my downloads folder. And then it's called trades-trades. So we come back into the old TradeZella. If you don't have TradeZella, where's the TradeZella link? Anyone need a TradeZella? TradeZella coupon code coming right up in the chat if you need it. It's really good software. I like it. It's great. It's helped me out massively with my trading. We click the plus button over here. And that was slow. And then we grab the trades one because that's the one that I just edited. And then down the bottom right-hand corner, it'll say 4 out of 4 imported successfully. We go to the dashboard. And we're up 24 grand. Sweet. So we're up 19.9K for the month. We're only a few dollars away. So we did $600 tonight. Remember, guys, I went half size. I de-risked. The setup was not the cleanest. Okay. Half size tonight. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And I'll take that. I'll take that. That's good. We didn't trade FOMC last night. We saved our money because there was a couple of setups that were there and it would have been a disaster if we took them. That's it. That is it. That is it. Right. We are at 200. Hey, Wall Street baby just subbed. You. We're at, yeah, okay. Well, if you just subbed, then I think we're at 298. Or 297. It says 297 on my screen. We literally need like three more people. 3 more people. What is it, Jack? Peter, stop spamming, man. Use your brain, zoom out, and look at market structure. Okay, just deleted his comment. Perfect trade team, good work. This is just what I needed to trade with normal people. That's it. ES bounced off the daily Gann of the old Gann chart, Ken. I've been there. I've seen that thing. The old Gann chart. It's good. David says I'm normal. Yeah. Would you long prior day point of control? Seems like 2-hour order block is there. Possibly, Peter. I used to trade volume over price, but like volume profile. But no, I don't do that anymore. Yesterday, FOMC was nasty. They waited for everyone to get bored and then sent price. Yeah, that's exactly what happens on FOMC. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate the love and support, guys. 3 a.m. New York every day. I trade live. Tomorrow is Friday. I will be trading the London session through to the US session. I will stay on. So please feel free to come past. Tonight, I've just done 2 US sessions back to back, and I've had a total of like 5 hours sleep both nights, and I still work a full-time job. I am very tired, and I need some sleep, and I need some rest, and I need to rest my eyes. So I will catch you guys tomorrow night, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Let's get some W's in the chat. W's in the chat because we finished the day on the green. I don't really give a shit about the evals. They're up nearly $5,000 each, so that's 15,000 US. And then the funded accounts, we ended up doing $600 on. Hey, I'll take that any day of the week. Let's go. Let's celebrate. And if you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe. Appreciate it. We're going to call it there. We should be at 300. We're at 298. We just need 2 more subs, 2 more subscribers. 2 more subscribers. I'll give you some time to think about it. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to end it there. Peace out. Love yous all. Thank you very much for sticking around. 3 a.m. tomorrow. See you there. Preserve your capital. Trade smart. Don't be silly. And remember, we might be in a midweek reversal, so potentially further downside to come. And all the best. Take care, guys. See you later. Woo, yeah. Let's go, boys.